turn 2 left. Here's late, turn 2 left. Into 7 right. Into care, here's 7 right, into care, braking, 7.
Victory salute, third place on the final round of the outright championship. Title number 3, the 2013 WA Rally champions Leigh Hynes and Stuart Percival.
It's got a good ring to it, that. So it was a bit of hard effort today, and a good teamwork by all the guys on the crew. And yeah, we got here, got the championship again. So we're stoked.
A hard-fought season. The team having to play catch-up early.
Yeah. Started pretty tough with the Forest Rally. We were on the pace, setting some really quick times, and we had a mechanical fault with the car. But luckily, same again. I got great guys on the crew, and they got us back in for Heat 2, and we won Heat 2. So that set us on our way to the title. There was a lot of rain in the middle of the year there, so it was pretty slippery. Even today there was very dusty, but some patches were very greasy and very slippery. So you still had to drive with caution when you're trying to drive fast. So it's it was a very tough year.
This round win not without its dramas.
Just like a sort of $2 part failed, which is the usual story, and we got stuck in 4th gear for a stage, but luckily we got through to the service, and the boys fixed it again.
Into 7 left.
Truebill Alarms have been right behind us. City of Busselton, All Sea Charters. We've had plenty of people supporting us this year, so and it looks like they're all on board for next year, so things are looking great.
Into braking, sudden turn 2 right, don't cut. 30.
Another wrapping up a title. John O'Dowd taking the Group N championship after a good year and some tough battles.
There's a lot of good drivers, a lot of good cars, and the little Group N with the restrictor on it is battling to keep up with them, but we're in there, we're having a go, and as I said, we're pretty happy with the result.
He and co-driver Ben Searcy actually quite fortunate to get to the end of this event.
Yeah, we were actually. We were having a really good day until the end of the second last stage, and we had some noise in the rear end. The rear diff was making a noise, so we locked it for the last stage, and we got through it. We lost probably a minute on our previous time, and we just got to park for main, literally got inside the gate, and that's where she stopped, so we're lucky to be here.
After stepping up from two-wheel drive last season, Dylan King put in a huge year in the outright championship. Some very good results across the 5 rounds. Heading into this event in a solid 2nd place in the title race, he gave himself every chance at the top spot by taking out the round.
We've come away with a win for Safari Rally. That was our aim at the start of the event, and just to see where we would end up in the championship. And so yeah, the win, we're pretty happy with that. It's as much as we could do, and so yeah, well done to Leigh Hynes from the championship win. So yeah, big step up from the Escort from last year. So the pace was a huge step up, a bit of a shock to the system, and thanks to Leigh Turney sitting beside me. If it wasn't for him, I doubt I'd be anywhere near the pace I'm running now. So thank you very much.
A great event for King with fastest stage times to his name. A clean and well-run event, taking the Carringtons Traffic Services Safari Rally with a margin of over 3 minutes. A good run also for Subaru man Gavin Morgan. His consistent times rewarded with 2nd outright over the tough and challenging stages.
Rough roads, but it's what it's what we expect. But a lot of people dropped out. We went from 3rd on the road to 1st, which means no dust. But we're here. Knackered, tired, sore, but here, and the car's more or less one piece.
The demanding nature of this round again taking its toll on the outright runners. John Macara putting in very quick times on the first half of the event, sitting in second place after 5 stages, but then electrical issues and his rally over. Stone and Drury rolling on the first stage, Davies also out with turbo dramas, and Steve Oxley succumbing to suspension problems, just 3 stages completed by the STI driver.
Then care 2 left very narrow, tightens to 3. Then caution tightens to 7, very narrow long. Into short 1 right. Into caution, deceptive turn, hairpin left.
The super hard fought 2-wheel drive series, another to be settled on this event. Although 1 round still remains to be run, Raz, Vlad and co-driver Damon Nicoli have taken the 2013 title with the #1 spot here.
It's a win that we fought hard for. We pushed hard all day and Sean was very quick, but in the end we were ahead and he pushed too hard and went off the road. So we won the rally and won the championship as well. We won this before 3 years ago, but this feels much better because the competition was so stiff. So it was good.
Very short 3 right, stay in into sudden 9 left. To sudden 9 left.
It was a big year. We did a lot of rallies. We did Targa West, we did Rally Australia, and the main thing is I drove faster than I ever did before, and I had the speed to win these events, and that's what feels best.
For Keating, a sad end to a great year-long battle. The stage times on this event again super close between he and Vlad. Just seconds separated the 2 crews, stage after stage. Unfortunately though, an off on the second last run, ending Keating's title dreams. Kyle Douglas fired up the big Commodore for a run on the Safari. The very specky V8, a crowd pleaser, pointy end stage times pleasing. However, he another to fall victim of this hard rally, out after special stage 7. ARC competitor Nic Box out for a practice in a Datsun 1600 of all things. His skill pushing the underdone machine to the finish and 6th outright. Snadden, Pusey and Leigh Welsh getting their respective machines to the finish and a top 10 spot. Another bumper field of Clubman Cup competitors lined up for their second to last run. A huge tussle between the escort of Nick King and the Travers Toyota, the highlight. Never more than just a few seconds apart, with the final result going to Travers by just 10 seconds. Series front runners Vass and Lowther both suffering DNFs and of course taking no points from this round.